I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater. You said it looked better on me than it did you. Only if you knew how much I liked you. But I'll watch your eyes as she walks by. What a sight for sore eyes, brighter than a blue sky. She's got you.
I think my first love will always be this boba soap. But how exactly did I create this? Well, it all started with an idea. Boba is something my family gets every single week after we eat sushi on Fridays. And I was inspired by other food soaps I've seen. So then I got the idea, why not make a boba soap? After many drawings and many tries and many fails, the boba soap that you see today came to life. I posted it in my shop and it wasn't an instant success. I didn't get that many orders of it, so I kept working and evolving this soap. And a funny thing happened on TikTok, and here we are.
Okay, a lot of you guys are worried about my shredded money. No, I do not personally shred this. My lash business is money themed. You can get it off Etsy, and here's the reason why it's shredded.
During 10th grade, I was in a super toxic friend group and they would treat me like shit every day. I got a boyfriend and they all started calling me a slut and said I'm too ugly for him. I just ignored them, but they started spreading fake rumors about me and my parents saw them, so they kicked me out. My boyfriend broke up with me since I was homeless. I stayed on the streets and would get bullied every day for having dirty clothes and because I couldn't shower. I had one female teacher and she became my legal guardian and I'm so grateful for her. I got kicked out of my friend group, so in lunch I would basically just hang out with the teachers. For all those years I suffered from depression, so I wanted to take revenge since they did a lot of damage to my life. In 12th grade I started my own business and it kinda did well. I started getting more money and they came crying back for me, and I guarantee only for my money. I started plotting my revenge since that day. There was 5 people in my friend group, so I started off with the fucking snitchy ass Alicia. She was an A student, so when our test came back I started erasing her correct answers and put an F on her test. Alicia was allergic to raisins, so I put them in her food and drink. She became a scratching tomato and got rushed to the hospital. She also got grounded for her test results. Next up was fucking.
Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please. Please. Oh my!
So you may have heard the news. I sold out on all of my inserts. I never thought I would be saying that. Yes, it means a few things are out of stock, but we're not going to let that stop us. This was time to think on my feet and make the most out of this situation. I had been making the marshmallows to put on top of my s'mores brownie for a while now. The feedback that I got was so amazing, especially the fact that they were halal. Selling out did really change things, but it also allowed me to try new things. So now we go big for birthdays. You've got a 20-piece brownie slab that comes with my handmade marshmallows. The bigger the brownie, the bigger the canvas, so more room for creativity. This has got me so excited for custom orders because I just know the messages are going to be next level.
I had a catering request for New Year's Eve. The customer wanted a chocolate peanut butter dessert of my choice. So I decided to make these dessert cups. I made them the night before the delivery, that way the cake soaks up the alcohol. Package them like so and set them aside. Then from here on out, everything is made the day of. The customer also requested ham and cheese pastries, cranberry and cheese pastries, and a large lasagna. The lasagna was assembled and packaged, that way when it was delivered, it can go straight into their oven. Along with the order, I added homemade cake balls to say thank you, and also a directions envelope.
Hey, so Kip Kinkle asks if the spoons are real, and they actually are. They're metal spoons like regular kitchen spoons, and the Pyrex are actually real Pyrex glassware. So after you finish burning your candle, you can actually put your candle in the freezer, take it out, and use the spoon to get the wax out of the candle. Once you got all the wax out, you can throw all of the remains in the trash, and then take your kitchen sponge, some really good dish soap, and wash the jar out and wash the spoon, and then reuse it for your food storage needs. Oh yeah.
Let's make tickled pink soap. So, for those who don't know, we hardly ever get to see the color pink in the store. Why, you may ask? Because Cecilia hates, and I mean hates, the color pink. Will not touch it unless she absolutely has to, calls it an aberration, among other things. So for those reasons, Liz and I make anything pink in the store. And for this bar, I made it. Really wanted to make a pink soap, probably because I never get to see the color pink. And the scent is absolutely amazing too, oh my gosh. So I use this beautiful Merlot color mixed in with a gorgeous shimmering gold in between two pinks. And you guys have to check out the cut of this bar when I post it. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, I'm telling you. But anyways, I'm gonna let you hear how Cecilia feels about pink in just a few seconds.
I know you hate it.
Yep, but thank you for watching.
While I make this customized order, I thought I'd tell you guys a weird story that happened with one of my customers. I got a DM on Instagram saying that she ordered about 2 months ago and she still hasn't gotten her product. She gave me her name and order information. I looked it up and it said that it was delivered. I then told her the address that it was sent to and she said that it was the right one. So then I just DM'd her telling her that I could just send her a new one with a free squishy. And if you guys don't already know, if you order 3 or more lip glosses, you get a squishy, so I just added one in even though she only ordered 2. And she said that was a great idea because she thought that her account got hacked into. So I DM'd her back saying, okay, I'll send it out tomorrow. And if you guys don't know, it takes about 3 to 5 days for your order to get to your destination. The next day I had a restock and I had more orders, so I'm like, okay, this works out perfectly. I can just send her order out with all the other ones. The next day, while my restock is still going on, I got a DM from her saying that she got her order and she loves the lip glosses and the squishy. And I just kind of sat there like, I haven't even sent out the orders from this restock, how could she have got it? I actually never ended up sending her actual order because I guess she has an imaginary one.
Someone would draw me as a Bratz doll, I would literally love you for the rest of my life and I would probably cry. To show the whole world what we're all about. We're the girls with a passion.
Box. Item. Next.
New order! New order! New order! New order! Now I gotta make it!
May you never be the reason why someone who loved to sing doesn't anymore, or why someone who dressed so differently now wears standard clothing, or why someone who always spoke of their dreams so wildly is now silent about them. May you never be the reason for someone giving up on a part of themselves because you were demotivating, non-appreciative, or even worse, sarcastic about it.
I've had this question before, so I thought I'd let you in on my secret. So watch and learn. But also, if there's a better method, then please share. So as you can see, I bake my brownies in these big aluminium baking trays. I then have this really handy tool. It's called a 5-wheel dough cutter. It's like 5 pizza cutters stuck together. How genius is that? With a ruler, I get the desired length I want. Then I tighten the thing at the bottom and I just score the brownies. I then use these lines as guides so I can cut through with my knife. Watching this back, this is quite satisfying to watch, but it's really not satisfying to do. The first brownie is always the biggest pain. You've got to wiggle it around to get it out, so that usually becomes my daily coffee brownie. Then I simply continue taking out the sides, work my way to the middle, bish bash bosh. It's not really bish bash bosh because it takes me quite a while. But yeah, that's how I do it.